Now, the forests of Panama and El Salvador have been identified as new illicit routes used by Ghanaians seeking greener pastures abroad. The Ghana Immigration Service says several Ghanaians who have been deported in their quest to get to the United States via that route have shared horrifying stories of several lives that have been lost in the thickets of the forest. At a roundtable discussion on addressing illegal migration in Ghana, experts called on government to create opportunities that dissuade the youth from embarking on such dangerous journeys. JoyNews' Patricia Gasu has more.
Most Ghanaians migrating to greener pastures have resorted to the Ghana-Niger-Libya route, the Ghana Gulf States or the Saudi Arabia-UAE route. The Ghana Immigration Service, however, says many of the migrants are now using the Ghana-Caribbean-Brazil and then Panama to USA route with rather disastrous consequences.
They are dying in the forests of Panama and El Salvador. Those stories are not getting to us. Voluntary returns of our youth in 2016 was 3,117. Voluntary returns. In 2017, the figure rose to 4,525. So for 2 years, voluntary returns through the Kotoka International Airport alone, 7,642. In 2017 again, we recorded from Europe deportations of over 700 Ghanaians. In total, there were 1,054 Ghanaians deported from all over the world.
The Second Lady, Samira Baumia, in her keynote address said a rise in attitudinal change is what Africa needs to deal with illegal migration, and talked about the many interventions put in place by government to support job creation.
The government has established a Nation Builders Corps, which will employ over 100,000 young persons to assist in public sector services delivery in the areas of health, education, agriculture, sanitation, and revenue collection at the GRA. The Honorable Senior Minister, Mr. Yao Safuma, recently launched a digital marketing entrepreneurship program. This program has already recruited 3,000 young unemployed people to undergo a 3-month all-expense-paid training. Government has revealed that provisions have been made in the 2018 budget to employ 27,000 nurses before the end of this year as part of a process ongoing to recruit 32,000 health personnel.
Italy's ambassador to Ghana, Giovanni Favilli, said Africans should be educated on the dangers of illegal migration. Italy, he added, has been grappling with an influx of migrants arriving on its shores, fleeing poverty to seek greener pastures.
A lot of pain, a lot of trouble. We have worked hard in ensuring human rights for everybody, dignity, respect for everybody. But of course, it has created a lot of problem for structures that were not ready to host such huge numbers. Okay. And also one thing that has to be remembered is that irregular migrants cannot be employed. It's against the law in Europe to recruit an illegal migrant. We have created hotspots, we have created houses where we can host people. We've been especially attentive to vulnerable groups such as women, such as minors. Many women arrived with small children or being pregnant, not because they decided to travel while pregnant, but because they were subject to a lot of abuse on the way through the desert.